Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of our group, let me extend a warm welcome to all of you. Let me briefly introduce our group. My name is Fauzia Maharani as Speaker 1, and my team Indri Yulianti as Speaker 2, Nur Halimah Lubis as Speaker 3, and finally Maris Angelina as Speaker 4. And we are third year accounting student at Tribakti School of Accounting. Today, we are here to present our topic about the cost accounting. The purpose of this presentation is to explain how company costs are classified based on their activities and function. Our presentation is divided into three main parts. First, we will explain the classification of costs based on company activities. Second, we will explain the classification of costs based on cost centers. And finally, conclusion. Now, let me begin our presentation. A. Classification of costs based on company activities. Cost accounting aims to provide cost information that can be used for various purposes. Since three are several bases for cost classification, the classification is adjusted according to its purpose. The following are several classifications of costs according to 1. Object of expenditures. In this classification method, the name of the object of expenditure is used as the basis for classifying costs. For example, if the object of expenditure is salaries and wages, then all expenditure relate to increase or decrease in salaries and wages are grouped under that cost object. Now I'll hand over to Indri Yulianti.
Next to main function in the company. In a manufacturing company, costs can be grouped into four categories. A. Production costs. There are costs incurred to process raw material into finished product ready for sale. Production costs are divided according to the object of expenditure, namely, first, raw material costs, which are the cost of material that will be processed and converted into a product. Second, direct labor costs, which are wages paid to employees whose work can be directly divided with specific product produced by the company. Third, factory overhead costs, which are all production costs other than raw material and direct labor. Now, I'll hand over to Halimah.
Third part, marketing costs. These are costs incurred to carry out marketing activities, arising in the process from selling finished product to collecting receivable into cash. Marketing costs include activities such as first, sales, second, warehousing and delivery, third, advertising, first, credit granting and receivable collection, and last, sales administration. Next topic, administrative and general costs. These are costs incurred to coordinate product and marketing activities. They include all expense related to general and administrative function, usually covering the overall management process of the company. Last topic, financial costs. These are costs that arise from performing financial function, such as interest expense for obtaining capital or loans used to purchase raw material. Now, I'll hand over to Maris.
And the last topic, B. Classification of costs based on cost centers. The item being cost can be a product or a department. In relation to the item being cost, cost can be grouped into two categories. First, direct cost. These are costs that occur solely because of a specific item being cost. Direct production cost consists of raw material cost and direct labor cost. Second, indirect cost. These are costs that occur not only because of a specific item being cost. Indirect costs relate to production are called factory overhead costs. These costs are not easily identifiable with specific product. For conclusion, understanding cost classification is very important for effective business management. By knowing how to group costs based on activities and cost centers, companies can control expense more efficiently, determine awkward products cost, and make better financial decisions. Let's conclude our presentation. Thank you very much for your kind attention.